Hi everyone, welcome back to Heavy Rescue. It's an early Tuesday morning here in Middleburg, New York, as I'm heading out the door at 6:30. We already got our first call for a tow here, so why don't we hop in the truck and head on over to the tow shop. Now guys, I did end up picking up a new vehicle here. This is a Ram TRX, pretty sweet looking vehicle, and it's so cool to have this here in game, but let's get on over there and get to work. The weather today is about 35 degrees, but it should warm up here. But let's get a cold start. Oh boy, guys, that sure does sound good here. But like always, guys, there is a full mods list link down below. And if you end up enjoying today's video, help me out by hitting the like button. I'm really excited to be back here with a Heavy Rescue. This is a lot of fun here, driving tow trucks and helping vehicles around town here. So the first call of the day that looks to be for a truck that is broken down on the side of the road here. So we need to help him out. So hopefully he could get to work on time. And we're pulling into a shop here. It looks like one of the other employees, other tow truck drivers, is already using one of the rollbacks here. But you guys can see this is a pretty big shop for us. We have our rotator, we have a few rollbacks, and we do have a small F550 wrecker here. Yeah, why don't we just take this on over there? I think this will work here for us. If we have to tow it, most likely we will if we can help them get it running. The F550 wrecker is a pretty sweet vehicle here. This thing is perfect for the smaller trucks, maybe the quarter ton and smaller, even SUVs and cars, to do towing for local parking lots, things like that. But we do also do some recovery work with it, especially on the small streets where there's a crash or two here. But it is always busy with this company here because we're one of the big tow truck companies in town. And I think I could see the truck here in the distance. Yeah, that looks to be it here. Now, he said he was broken down on the side of the road. Hopefully, we could help him out to get it running, but we'll have to see. Let's see here. We'll just kind of get the lane blocked here. Let's help him out. Good morning, sir. I'm here to help you with a tow truck. What's the problem? Okay, just kind of popped out a gear type. Is it in first gear and won't move? Okay, that's most likely a transmission problem. Let me look underneath, and oh boy, there's transmission fluid all under the truck here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to tow you. So if you want to hop out, I will get this hooked up to the truck and I will bring you to the repair shop. Well guys, we're going to be towing this, and we're going to be dropping this off here so that it could get some repairs done, because the transmission looks to be all over the ground with fluid, and that is not a good thing here. So we'll get to use the wrecker, which is pretty sweet. Right about there looks to be good, perfect, and we do need to put some straps here on it. The other thing I have to do is lower down the hood. And we're towing the truck here. I was able to put it in the manual override to put the transmission in neutral here, but this might be an expensive fix here for the truck here. He said that he's a construction worker here in town here, but we'll get this towed. It's only a few miles over to the repair shop here. We'll be careful as well not to go too fast, and be careful on the transmission. We are towing a pretty heavy truck here. I would say we probably needed a little bit of a bigger wrecker here, but we're making it work. And the good thing is that it's only, like I mentioned, a few miles up the road here. But I do want to look to maybe buy a bigger wrecker, something maybe that could tow a bigger, maybe 1-ton truck here. I think that's our next step for the tow company, and I think that'll be a pretty sweet one here. But so far, you guys seem to be really enjoying this series, and this is a lot of fun here. But you guys can see the dealership is actually just up here to the right, so we'll get this dropped off and then we'll get on back to the shop. Alright, we're all set there, and we got the first tow of the day finished. But guys, I just got a phone call for the next one, and this is a pretty big one. it is a rollover accident here in town. Police and fire have already arrived, and luckily nobody is hurt here, but we need the rotator, and one of the other employees is meeting us over there with a rollback, and I'm going to have another one arrive and hop in the other truck here, but we got to get going over there because the road has to get opened up. They had to close the road for all the different safety vehicles there, but the rotator is a mobile crane, and this will do the job. I have been told by the emergency responders that it is actually an overloaded trailer that ended up causing this big crash. And oh boy, guys, look at everything here. Wow, there's so many different things here. We'll just slowly get on by all the different vehicles here. We got fire rescue, fire engines, and so many different tow trucks there. But wow, look at that. We have a big rollover here. Looks like this is a big utility trailer with a pickup truck. Let's see, is it having any cargo? Oh, wow. There's a skid steer on it. So this is going to be tricky, guys, to get this thing rolled over here. And this looks to be a 1500 Silverado. So yeah, they were towing something that probably should not have been towing, especially since that's a bigger skid steer here. But why don't we get the rollback all set up, and we'll get right to getting this thing rolled over. I want to first try to do the trailer, since I really want to get this back on four wheels, but let's get to work. Alright, we got the truck on all four wheels there. This rotator, guys, is awesome here. It does cost a lot of money to use, but this is the way to go here. And that's why we always get called for these bigger accidents here. But this, guys, is a pretty big crash. And luckily, no one was injured, like I mentioned here. But why don't we get going? I'm pulling the heavy winch line on over here. I'm thinking, let's see if we could attach it here to the skid steer. This might be a little bit stronger, especially since there's going to be a lot more weight on this. Alright, I got the remote control, guys. Let's see if we can get this trailer rolled over here. Trying to be as careful as we can. We don't want to do too much damage if we can, any more than what's already happened. But we do need to get this closer to the road here. That might be the safest thing to do. Let's just keep on going. I'm trying to stay a little bit further back, but wow, there's so much weight with the skid steer. This is going to be a tough one here, but I think why don't we hop in the rotator, see if we could lift the boom and adjust it that way here for us. Help us out a little bit. But wow, this trailer like this, guys, is super heavy on the truck as well. We do need to be careful here, but we should be able to get it rolled over. There we have it, guys. We got it all back on its four wheels here. That was probably one of the trickiest recoveries we've had to do yet here, but wow, that was awesome here. So guys, I think I'm gonna get these loaded up here, and then we're gonna get this crash all cleared on up here. But it's been a busy day, and it's gonna be a bit more busy for another half hour here. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.